everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. Hope everything's going your way today. Today, I'm coming to you with a first impression video. Yes, today I'm coming to you with a first impression, swatches and review of the Vida palette by Melt Cosmetics. Yes, the Melt Cosmetics Vida palette. So, if you want to see how the palette performs and get my take on this here palette, then just keep on watching. See ya. Okay, everybody, let's get started with first impression video. Okay, guys, so yeah. Those of you guys who saw part 1 of my first impression of the RUMOUR Eternal palette already knows that your girl was actually floored and elated by the Muerte palette. Because the design of the palette was bomb, the color story of the palette was bad. The quality of the shadows inside the Muerte palette were impeccable. So let's just hope I'm equally excited about the Vida as I was about the Muerte. So let's get started. Okay guys, because I've indeed seen many videos out there on the tube featuring the Vida, mostly because your girl couldn't help her. We all know that looking at a video is nothing like looking at the palette in person, so let's open her up, shall we? Okay guys, and just like the Muerte, the unicorn of the Vida is sickening. And on the back of the unicorn is where you'll find instructions on how to use the palette, the ingredients inside the shades in the palette, Melt Cosmetics website, indication that the palette has a 12-month shelf life, and the materials are recyclable. You'll find indication that there is one pressed pigment in the palette that's not intended for use in the immediate eye area, and that would be Alegria. You'll also find the net weight of the palette, and the net weight of the palette is 16.29 grams / 0.574 ounces, which the net weight of the Vida is actually less than the net weight of the Muerte, whereas the net weight of the Muerte palette is 17.73 grams / 0.625 ounces. And the palette was actually distributed by Melt Cosmetics in Chatsworth, California. And guys, would you look at the design of the Vida palette? It's absolutely stunning. It's a half skull with raised flowers and roses, and some of them even look like they had that patent leather material. And yes, they are textured and raised. And it wasn't until I actually saw my girl KK's video that I realized that this is the right half of a skull, which complements the left side skull on the Muerte. So enough of the small talk. Let's open her up, shall we? Oh, okay guys. The design is cute. It's a nice color story. Would you look at the shades in this palette? Would you look at them? Would you look at them? Would you look at them? The palette has 10 shades, 2 of which are shimmer, and the rest are all mattes. And it's this shade, Alegria, that is actually the pressed pigment. And looking at the color story of this palette, I actually see why they call this palette the Vida, because the shades in this palette are significantly brighter than those in the Muerte. But I must admit, guys, when looking at this color story, I was wowed a little bit more by the color story of the Muerte. Not to say that this isn't a beautiful palette, but I gravitated toward the Muerte a little bit more. And looking at the palette, you can clearly see that this is mostly a red and green based palette. But what I do love about the Vida, which I feel the Muerte was missing, is nice neutral shades that you can use for transition or just use for an everyday eye look. And I'm not sure exactly what look I'm going for today, guys, but I can almost promise that we'll be digging into the greens as well as the reds. And while I could use some of the browns and neutral shades as a transition shade, we're not doing that today. We're not doing that today. But first things first, guys. First, I'm going to base my eyes with my PLOUISE eyeshadow base. And today, I'm using RUMOUR 1. Because I really want the bright shades in the palette to pop. Okay, guys, let's party. First, going in with this shade, Alegria here. I'm going to work that on the outer half of my crease. And I'm going to slowly build up the color because these shades are rather pigmented and I don't want any problems when it comes time to blend them out. Okay, guys. This shade is building up rather nicely. There is zero patchiness in sight. Guys, this red is so rich in pigment. And what I can tell you that's different between this and the Muerte is the shade so far. Translate on the lid, just like they do in the pan. And guys, I'm sorry, this shade is not Alegria. This shade is actually Mexicana. Okay, guys, not bad so far. Now we're going to be going in with this beautiful, like, radioactive green shade, Papel Picado. And I'm going to work that in the inner part of my crease. Guys, do you see that pigmentation? Okay, guys, and just like Mexicano, Papel Picado is translating on the lid just as it does in the pan. Guys, I'm so impressed with the pigmentation of these shadows. But again, I shouldn't be shocked, guys, because mattes have never been male cosmetics' problem. All I gotta say, guys, is I'm so glad this is part of a holiday collection because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Okay, guys, now going in with this shade, Amor Eterno. This pretty radioactive yellow shade. I'm going to put that directly over Mexicana and Papel Picado. Okay, guys, now going in with this beautiful yellow radioactive shade, Amor Eterno. I'm going to place that directly over Mexicana and Papel Picado. Now, this shade does have quite a bit of kick up. And first, I'm going to start by merely placing the color. And then I'll blend it out from there. Guys, this yellow has quite a bit of pigmentation. And it's applying to the lid rather nicely. And even with working with these pigmented shades, guys, I still am not getting much fallout at all. Okay, guys, that pigmentation is on point. Now it's time to get my blend on. Okay, guys, and I feel like I want a little bit more added transition between Mexicano and Amor Eterno. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with Soul. And I'm going to blend that in between the two shades. Okay, guys, yes. That's giving me the transition that I'm looking for between the red and the yellow. Yes. Okay, guys. Not bad at all. Now the part that everybody came here for, the lid. First going in with this pretty green shimmer. Start out back here. I'm gonna work that on the inner half of my lid. And because that's just what I do, I'm gonna wet my brush. Oh, guys. That's a nice shimmer. Guys, it's nothing like using a shimmer that's so bomb that you don't even need to cut the crease. Guys, I am in love with this green. Okay, guys, now going in with this beautiful orange reddish shimmer, Alegria. I'm gonna put that on my outer lid. Oh, guys, this palette is giving me Mexican vibes all the way. Guys, Alegria is really something special. And now I'm just going to layer the two shades together just to get rid of the harsh line. Guys, do you see how when you layer the two shimmers together, they make a whole different color? I am thoroughly impressed. All right. That's cool. That is good. Okay, guys. I'm loving how this eye look is turning out so far. So I'm about to go ahead, pop on my lashes, do my complexion off camera. Then we'll be back to finish up these eyes, dude. Okay, everybody, I went ahead, popped on my lashes, did the rest of my complexion off camera. Everything I use will be listed down in the description box. But let's finish up these eyes, though. And because I ended up with just the slightest amount of fallout, I'm going to put a little powder under my eye to catch this fallout. And I'm going to go ahead and keep the lower lash line a little simple today. So first, starting with this shade Mexicana, I'm just going to put that on my outer lower lash line right quick. And now going in with the green shade Papel Picado. I'm going to put that on my inner lower lash line. Okay, guys, and because the Vida doesn't really have a light highlight shade, I'm going to keep with the theme and going into the Muerte palette. I'm going in with this shade Kalaka. I'm going to pop that in my inner corner. Ooh. That's good. That is good. And now going in with the green shimmer from the Vida Sarape. I'm just going to go ahead and put that on my inner lower lash line. Okay, guys, I'm about to go ahead, sweep away the fallout, let the scent spray bless my makeup, and I'll be back with my final thoughts. We've got Sarape, Papel Picado, Amor Eterno, Aqua Ardiente. We've got Chocolate, Atole, Sol, and Pan Dulce. We've got Alegria and Mexicano. Okay, everybody, here's the finished look. I don't have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. I like how this turned out. Yes, guys, so. Guys, there's really no need to drag out the outro, okay? Because what's understood don't need to be explained. I love this palette, guys. Now, the shades in the Vida palette, anything unique, anything we haven't seen before? No. I have shades in my collection that can achieve this look, but I don't have a color story in any of the palettes that I own. When looking at the color story of this palette, guys, it's really something kind of special. Having reds, oranges, and greens, and nice neutral transition shades in the color story, it's actually nothing short of genius. And as for the mattes, just like the Muerte, guys, I had zero problems with blending, zero skipping, zero patchiness, very little fallout. The pigmentation is out of this world. But about these shimmers, though. The shimmers are bad. Even though it's only 2 in the palette, the shimmers are bad. And as someone who has miles and miles and miles of rainbow palettes in her collection, I can honestly say that these are the most pigmented rainbow shimmers I've ever used from a palette. I mean, guys, would you look at those shimmers? Would you look at the dual chrome goodness in the shimmers? Would you look at the tone of the shimmers? Would you look at the glitz in these shimmers? And while I would have absolutely loved to have a lighter shimmer in the palette to use as an inner corner highlight, I don't have any idea where they would have put it, because each of these shades I feel are essential to the color story of the palette. So I really don't consider that a negative or even an area of opportunity for the Vida, because I've got enough highlights and palettes with shades that I can pop in my inner corner. As someone who owns every single male cosmetics palette in her collection, I can honestly say that the palettes in the Amor Eterno collection are most definitely on par with the quality of male cosmetic stacks. Maybe even a little bit better. And even though I know there's no need to say it, guys, I'm so glad to have both the Vida and the Muerte as a part of my collection. The Vida, just like the Muerte palette, runs for $58. And both palettes will launch on Black Friday on Male Cosmetics website and at Sephora, online and in store. So I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today while I did my first impression of the Male Cosmetics Vida palette. And yeah, I always love connecting with you guys, my peeps, every chance I get. Every chance I get. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. It only gets greater later, guys. It only gets greater later. So until next time, guys, stay real, stay positive, stay up, and damn it, you better watch, fight, and pray. Slow-mos, please.
Fire makes no city looks alive. Close your eyes and just stay tight.